Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to you as well. I am so excited to invite all of you into my home today for a cozy fall day filled with comfort food and decorating for the fall. So today I'll be making Zuppa Toscana soup. It's one of my all-time favorites. My family, every time I make it, they rave on and on about how delicious and hearty it is. And I'll also show you guys how I'm transforming my kitchen into a warm and welcoming autumn retreat. So go ahead and grab yourselves your favorite fall beverage, whether it's a warm cup of coffee or a nice glass of wine or whatever you prefer, and let's get started. Guys, I absolutely love cooking during this time of the year. It sort of feels like wrapping your soul, kind of like almost in a warm blanket, if I could say that. It's like just the different spices, the flavors going on in the kitchen, but it's just an absolutely pure comfort. So right now, I'm just chopping up some Idaho potatoes. I'm gonna cut these up into quarters. I do like to use a lot of potatoes in this recipe because it just adds to the heartiness of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash these potatoes off. I might not use all of them, so I'll save those for another dish. And right now, I'm just chopping up some onions. These onions are gonna be finely diced and chopped and added to some Jimmy Dean sausages. I love starting with the sausage first. It gives the soup such a rich and savory flavor, and if you're using spicy sausages like I'm doing today, it's going to give it a nice kick and punch to it. But if you prefer like a milder taste, you can go along with the regular kind, whatever your taste buds prefer. So right now I'm going to go ahead and add those onions that I chopped up earlier to the pot, and I'm going to cook it until the sausages turn brown and the onions are translucent. I just added a teaspoon of minced garlic to the pot. I love using garlic in most of my dishes because I found out that it can help fend off common illnesses like colds. And a lot of times during the fall season, people do have a tendency to get a lot of colds or flus. So yeah, garlic is really good to use in this soup. And right now I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at the juices that the sausages are making. And it doesn't need a lot of salt in this dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some water. Usually I would use some chicken stock, but I didn't have any today, but water would substitute absolutely fine. And now I'm just adding a couple of slices of bacon. I'm gonna go ahead and bake these in the oven on 350 for about 25 minutes. I wanna get them nice and crispy, and then I'm gonna chop them up and place them on top of the soup as a garnish. Another important ingredient to make this recipe so flavorful and delicious is heavy whipping cream, and it's one of my favorites. It's actually rich in flavor and texture, and you know, heavy whipping cream is also, it has like a high fat content, which means that it enhances the taste of foods, making the dishes more indulgent and satisfying. And it's also versatile. You can use it when you're cooking and also baking. So I use it a lot when I'm cooking too. So I've used it from my savory dishes to sweet dishes, whatever you're making, like a soup, sauces, even gravies. It's just a really, really good essential key component. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and add those potatoes to the soup and let these cook about 10 to 15 minutes. Let them get nice and tender. And then I'm gonna come in with some kale. Let me know in the comment section, have you ever tried making the soup before? And if you have tried making it before, tell me how yours turned out. What kind of ingredients did you use, or maybe you used something different? The reason why I ask them is because usually when I make the soup, I always stick to the same way of making it. My family loves it, I love it, but I would like to try something different, you know, every now and then. Let me know if you put like a little different spin on it or something, okay? All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and continue cooking. To finish seasoning the soup, I'm just adding some black pepper, and I'll also be adding some red pepper flakes. We absolutely love red pepper flakes in our soups. It gives it that even more punch. We like things spicy around here. But I didn't have to add any more salt to the soup because, like I mentioned earlier, the sausages are adding so much flavor, and we are watching our salt intake. But season it however you like it to your taste buds. And guys, this kitchen absolutely smells like fall. And you know it's fall when the potatoes come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate the soup into this beautiful fall dish that I got. And as it's resting, we're gonna go ahead and get some decorating done in just a few.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to.
And our soup is completed, guys. The potatoes are tender, and the kale, it adds such a nice pop of green. So right now I'm just adding some Parmesan cheese on top of it, along with that crisp bacon. And look at this creamy goodness. Guys, this is just begging to be enjoyed on a crisp fall day. Now it's time to have even some more fun, guys. So we're going to be decorating the kitchen table first. I love starting in the kitchen first whenever I'm decorating, because the kitchen is like the heart of the home. This is where everything starts. This is where we have family conversations. We get together, tell stories, and we just come together as a family. So I'm going to be setting up this gorgeous centerpiece. I'm going to be using some fall foliage along with a candle, some pumpkins, just bringing the space all together. But I don't want to make it overcrowded because we do use this space a lot. But it's just all about creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. This year I decided to give my centerpiece a fresh twist on things, so I'm using this stunning wooden tray that I found at Ross, and I'm going to be pairing it with this beautiful vase. It's also from Ross, to bring some warmth to the table. I'll also be adding some stems that I got from Michael's, and adding a candle for some extra coziness, along with some pine cones and coasters. Sometimes it's just the simple touches that really can pull a space together. And now I'm just going in with some clear charger plates that have gold trim around the edges. They're beautiful. And then I'm just going to place some white plates on top of it. I'm not going to do a lot here because, like I mentioned before, I don't want to make the space overcrowded because we do eat here a lot. I am so excited with how our fall table has turned out. It's the wooden tones, the cozy candle, the pine cones, all of that for me. And all of these things coming together, they add such a warm and inviting touch. So I know we're definitely going to be looking forward to spending many wonderful moments around this table this fall. So what I'm doing now is just adding this wreath that I picked up from a Hobby Lobby store. When I first laid my eyes on it, I thought it was beautiful, so I had to grab it. So I'm going to go ahead and place it behind the table in the center of the window. And I thought it just added the perfect, nice touch for fall. now I'm excited to style this lovely shelf in my kitchen. I love updating it for each season and keeping things simple yet stylish. So for this fall look, I'm starting with a give thanks sign at the top, and then I'm going to be adding my favorite coffee mug for those chilly days. And on the first shelf, I'm placing a cherished picture of a beautiful fall tree that was given to me as a gift, along with a cozy candle and some vibrant fall stems.
You were just standing there with the wind in your golden hair. Didn't know your name, but I can feel it with every heartbeat. Every time that
For the second shelf, I'm going to be arranging some cutting boards here. I like for these to be easily accessible, so then I'm going to come in with some white plates just to brighten up the space a little bit more. And on top of the white plates, I'll be adding a mortar bowl. I thought it just makes the space look so nice and functional. And then I'm featuring this gorgeous fall dish that I got from Hobby Lobby. You might have recognized this from earlier in the video because I used this dish to place my soup in. I liked it so much that I ended up purchasing 2 of these. Now on the third shelf, if you look at this basket here, there's 2 of them. I love the color of it. It's so neutral. It brings that warmth to the space that I'm looking for. And I actually use these as storage. So for my extra place, I decided to go ahead and put these in there to save cabinet space. And what I love about these baskets is that you can easily close them and you don't have to worry about anything falling out of them. And to top it off, I just placed a grated bowl on top along with the orange pumpkin. And for the bottom shelf here, the last shelf, I love these baskets, so I just placed them at the bottom. And I like to use these for storage, so whatever items that I need to have placed here, they can be easily accessible.
I hope that you finally see I'm not good enough.
And there you have it. Our fall kitchen is all set. I am so pleased with how everything turned out. It's the warm colors for me, the cozy candles, and the autumn accents. It makes this perfect just for any setting, for any fall gathering. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed cooking with me today and also decorating my kitchen. If you decide to try out any of these ideas or have your own tips to share, please drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more seasonal decor inspiration. Happy fall. And guys, remember to take care of yourselves and also your family. I'll see all of you on the next video.